911. The number Drew Barrymore actually dialed in this scene. That's right, the actress really called the cops while shooting. Not because she was afraid for her life though, but because the prop telephone hadn't been unplugged before recording began. The team only realized it when they were called back by the police. 45. The number of kills throughout the Scream franchise, although this number is often disputed. If you count Maureen Prescott, who died before the events of Scream, Trudy, Sherry, Rachel, who died in the Stab 6 and 7 openings at the beginning of Scream 4, and Stu, whose death is highly debated by the fans, that gives us a total of 50 murders throughout the slasher series. 2. The amount of movies Sarah Michelle Gellar and Selma Blair have appeared in together. Blair is an uncredited actress on Scream 2, having played the voice of Chi-Chi's friend. With Gellar having played Chi-Chi, the two actresses would share a movie set again, as the both starred in the 1999 smash hit Cruel Intentions. 11. The record of deaths in a single Scream movie, obtained by Scream 4 in 2011. Scream 2 and 3 both had 10 kills. The original Scream registered 7, 8 if you include Maureen Prescott, and the new Scream has 8 kills. Safe to say, these movies are relentless when it comes to killing off characters. I'll never moan about Game of Thrones again. 118. Scene 118 is infamous with the Scream cast, as it references the party scene, which is 42 minutes long in the original version, and took a total of 21 days to film. The cast found the scene so difficult that they all had "I Survived Scene 118" t-shirts printed after filming had wrapped up. I guess the party should always end. 2. The number of Dawsons Creek actors who played in the saga. Joshua Jackson made a cameo as a classmate in Scream 2.
Thank you.
And Scott Foley played Roman Bridger in Scream 3. Wait, the connection doesn't stop there. The cult teen drama series was actually wrote by Kevin Williamson, Scream creator, which is why he included some actors and references throughout the saga, like in the 5th movie, where we can see Tara watching the show in the hospital. 3. Caller ID devices were sold 3 times more a few months after Scream's release. If you weren't around in the mid-90s, this concept might be foreign to you. Back then, people didn't know who was calling them before answering the phone. But after being traumatized by Scream's opening scene, people basically rushed to buy caller identification devices. That's how much impact this movie had. 1. The opening scene involving Drew Barrymore was originally meant to be a one-act play, before writer Kevin Williamson decided to turn his short script into a movie. 357. The number of days between the release of Scream and the release of Scream 2, with the original hitting the big screen on December 20th, 1996, and its sequel launching on December 12th, 1997. Talk about a quick turnaround to ride the wave. $150 million. The amount of revenue Scream and Scream 2 earned throughout 1997. As Scream released late in 1996, it turned most of its revenue the following year, while Scream 2 amassed 70% of its total revenue in the first 3 weeks of its release, bringing the total income to $150 million, which, considering the time, was a boatload of cash. $742 million. The amount the Scream franchise has grossed in total, making it the most successful slasher series ever, earning itself a spin-off MTV show and a place in the heart of pop culture, along with spooks and an everlasting presence every Halloween, as children and teenagers around the world don the famous mask while trick-or-treating.